Hey everybody, this is Fooks the Barber, Mr. I Believe in My Hands. Today I'm going to tell you all the equipment you need to start your barbering career.
What's the first thing you recommend new barbers to get?
I would recommend definitely clippers and trimmers. Definitely.
Now, I'm not into barbering. I don't know. What's the difference between the clippers and trimmers? They're not the same thing?
No, they are not the same thing. So clippers, you can do an actual haircut with and fading with. And trimmers are how you start a bald line on a skin fade or showing your detailed work, as in shape ups, beard work, or mustache work, anything else.
I see barbers using wire clippers and then wireless clippers. What do you recommend?
Personally, I recommend wireless just because of the wire mess with wired clippers. But wired clippers are more powerful than wireless clippers.
But with the wireless, what if the battery dies?
If the battery dies with your wireless clippers, then you should have another pair charging up.
Wait, what do you use? Wire or wireless?
I use wireless because when I first started off, I was a big wire guy. And then once they had wireless, I went wireless because of the mess. The clipper cords tangling together, then you gotta untangle your clipper cords in the middle of a haircut, so you're losing at least like 2 to 3 minutes on untangling everything.
Some small things that people need are combs, scissors. Is there a specific brand you buy, or any comb and scissor would do?
Honestly, any comb or scissor will do, but the scissors that I use, the scissors are from Germany, so it's like more of like a stronger metal that you can keep reusing and getting sharpened. I had my pair of scissors for 12 years. So I just kept getting them resharpened and everything like that.
There's some barbers out there that might wonder, do I need scissors? But because all I want to do is fades or this and that, does every barber need to be good with scissors? Or
Technically, yes. Every barber has to be good with scissors because you never know if somebody wants a little bit of hair on top cut, but not with clippers, or you have a client that comes in with really long hair and he wants a fade on the top, or even with beards. Even I have some people who I cut and they ask for scissors on the beard just to cut the loose hairs.
now let's talk about the biohazard sanitation stuff. How important is that? Do you have to use it in between every cut at the end of the day? How does that work?
So sanitation being a barber, you definitely have to take into consideration. So cleaning off your clippers after each and every client is a must go. You got to spray that cool care afterwards to make sure that there are no other pathogens on your clipper. And also too, if state board was to come in and see that you have a dirty work area, you're going to get that $10,000 fine.
You mentioned a specific brand right now with sanitation. What was it? Cool Breeze or what was it?
Cool care.
What is that?
Cool care is a spray that you spray on to disinfect your clippers after each and every client when you dust all the other hair off.
Sometimes I go to a barber and he has a jar of blue liquid in it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same thing as that?
No, so that's different. That's called Barberside. So Barberside is a blue liquid that you have to dip your combs in after each and every client, because you don't want the same skin stuff that another person has going on to your next client.
Now the next thing is the cape and the barber apron. Seems pretty self-explanatory, but is there certain capes I know there's some barbers that get the Lakers or get the Gucci cape or this and that. Do you think is there certain capes you think barbers should stay away from?
Definitely, I would stay away from the Walmart brand capes that come with Conair clippers. Definitely, because the hair seeps through the cape and it gets on the client's clothes. Usually, clients don't want hair on their clothes at all after a haircut.
What's a good quality cape?
A good quality cape, you can tell the difference in the cape. Either it's thick or if it's too thin, it's cheap. But definitely try to go for the most thickest cape and not too heavy, but just make sure that the cape is a good quality.
Hey, have you seen those capes that have a clear plastic in the middle so people could be on their phones?
Yes, I have.
Do you recommend those for barbers, or do you feel like it's too distracting for the client?
Honestly, that's a good question you asked me. I honestly don't recommend those just because the client's head will be down the whole haircut, and you would have to keep asking the client to keep his neck up or to keep his head up, and it's just time consuming.
Now, the last thing that you mentioned was barber necessities, maybe the super small stuff. Can you give us a few examples of things barber needs? The little stuff like, I don't know, Q-tips or the white strip that they put on the kid. What are some things they need?
If you're out there doing hot towel shaves and everything, definitely black mask will work. People want that. Definitely more razors. Definitely more neck strips for the neck, because no clients want a dirty cake touching around their neck. I would definitely say more lighting too, as far as ring lights. Get that lighting in so you can make sure your fade is cool, calm, and compact. So those are all the equipment new barbers need. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. And if you want more barber content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Mr. I Believe in My Hands, Fooks the Barber. We are out.